I'm Sarah from Minimini Crochet and I crochet plushies. Right now I'm doing my live stream and I hope the quality of the sound is better than my first live because it was cracking. I hope it's better right now. And let's crochet. I'm crocheting monster number 1, a green monster number 1. So I'm going to do that and let's crochet. This yarn splits a lot because it's very thin and I'm using a small hook. I'm using a 125 and it's very small, so it slips and it splits a lot. In my last live stream I was working on my book cover from the summer challenge from Riley's Treasure Shop, RP Treasure Shop. It's from Riley and she made a summer challenge and I am part of that, and I made a book cover because that was the one of the items you had to create. And I made this one. It's very cute, vintage style. And I made a second option, more summery, with a sun. It can go around the book and you have a sun on the cover. It's also very cute, but I like this one better, I think. But that's an opinion. Everyone has a different one, so I like this one better. But like I said, I am creating a green monster number 1 and it's my own pattern. I have a second version of this one and I'm making the second version instead of my first version because I wanted to try a different flower, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. It's really warm outside, really warm, and so I hope I can stay inside to crochet a little bit better, because I have everything closed up for the heat. And yeah, I hope the lighting is good for the video or live video, but we'll see. I have to make 6 of these tiny flower parts, and then I have to sew them together to make the flower, well, not flower but plant stuff. Yeah, it's going to be a long-term project, a big project. I want to do more live videos, I think. I also have some smaller videos that are going to be uploaded and some weekly vlogs, but I'm not sure how long those will be. But I have some small videos coming up. Or I will just keep on doing lives. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with my channel just yet, but we'll see. Splitting yarn again. So sad that it happens. I want to use up this yarn. I have some of this in my stash and I want to use it up. It's in a little basket, something like that. And I want to use it up. And when it's up, I'm not going to buy it again. Because I can crochet with it. And I like the result. But the splitting of the yarn is really, well, not frustrating, but making me slower in crocheting, and I don't like that. So no, this is not my yarn. Not my favorite. One of my favorite is the Amy over there. And Katona, Soft Fun. And from the acrylic, I have Royal, Saskia, and what was the other one? Stylecraft. Yeah, Stylecraft. Yeah, it's really fun yarn to work with, but this yarn is not my favorite. I like Stylecraft for acrylic, and I got some new yarn from that, but I will show you that in another live. I got some new yarns. I really like the Amy yarn over there. I made the bunny with Amy, and that's from yarn from Germany. That's also Amy. That's Katona. That's Amy. That's Ella, a different yarn. Then the bear is from Ella at Seaman, just like that one, but it's called Ella. German and Katona. Most of them is polyester and cotton. I don't think there is no acrylic in it. Oh, the giraffe is in acrylic. But that was a kit. It was from a kit. Yeah. It was a cute kit, but I don't know where it's from. It was acrylic, so I'm crocheting a green monster number 1, and I'm using a 125 hook and very thin yarn, very small yarn. Yeah, it's very small. So it's splitting a lot, and that's why I was talking about the other yarns. My favorite yarns were Katona and were cotton and acrylic. And this one is splitting a lot. It's splitting hugely, and it's not my yarn. But I have some in my basket and I want to use it up. So I'm going to use it for some cute projects. I also used it for a strawberry, and it was from the summer challenge of RP Treasure Shop. Riley has a YouTube channel and she has a summer challenge, and I made a strawberry also in this yarn for that. And I made a book cover for that summer challenge. In my last live stream I did that. I made this. It's very cute book cover. It's very cute. I really like the creamy yellow, and this is made in Soft Fun. And I made a second option for the book cover with a sun. It's very cute. I really like it. But this is not my own pattern. This is, the book cover itself is my own pattern. This is from, I thought it was from Amigurumi Today, but I'm not sure. I will leave the pattern in the description, or if I forgot to do that and you want to make it yourself, let me know. I will send you where it's from. It's a free pattern online. You can make it yourself, so it's very cute. But I made a strawberry in this yarn, and I want to create in this yarn a flamingo. And I have some other projects with it. But this is going to be a green monster #1. This is going to be, I have to make like 6, what was it? Yeah, 6 of these things, flower things, plant things, and then I have to sew them together and to make form the plant part of the monster. It's my own pattern. I create patterns. I have like, I think 44 right now. I finished the bird pattern in Dutch. Yeah, I think I finished it in Dutch. And now I have to translate it to English, and then I have all my patterns done. Not included the book cover I just finished today. So I have another pattern to work out, to type out. So that will be also for later. But I do make patterns, and I'm planning on making some on Etsy. Maybe, I don't know. But I have some patterns, and I make patterns, and I crochet a lot. Most of the time amigurumi. As you can tell in the background, I have a lot of plushies. And I have more plushies in boxes. Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of plushies. I think I have to do like 3 more rows, and then I can start decreasing, I think. But I'm not sure. If you like crocheting, what are you doing with crocheting? What project are you making? I'm quite curious. Do you like to crochet blankets or amigurumi as well? Let me know in the chat. This is a row counter on my finger, so if you want to know what I'm doing, it's a row counter. Oh, yeah, that's why that happens a lot with this yarn. So sad. It's great yarn, but not for me. It's splitting again. No! Don't split. Do we like the live setup? I think it's cozy. I think it's good for crocheting. Yeah, because I like the plushy background a lot. And there's yarn at the top, so that's also in rainbow color, so that's also fun. But I have more yarn. I have my Katona and I got Stylecraft acrylic yarn. Right now it looks like a witch hat, a tiny witch hat, but that's not what it's going to be. Nope. But I have to continue some rows and then I can start decreasing. I do have to upload a small YouTube video this week. I should have done that this morning, but I went live. I wanted to test it out. And now we're doing a second live. And I think this is going better than the first one. Yeah, I think the quality is better. The audio quality is better, I think. And I don't know about the lighting though. Yeah, I think it's good. I also do, oh, that's splitting again. I also do lives on Whatnot, a online platform. You can check that out if you want. And I do live on Twitch, but if this is working out, I want to try and do more lives on YouTube. I think that will be fun. Yeah, I think it will be fun. I do have to write down the pattern of the book cover a little bit better, because I scribbled it on a tiny paper and I have to write it down neatly so I can type it out, because my scribbles can be a challenge to make a pattern out of it. So I have to rewrite it and then type it out. New row. So let me see the pattern. One more row, and if the yarn isn't splitting, we can decrease after that. It's splitting again. I don't know if other people are crocheting while watching or just watching for fun. Would be fun to know. No, don't do that, stupid yarn. It's not my favorite yarn. It's splitting again. But it's drying out. That's why I have little of it. I don't have very much of this yarn, but too much to just go with one project and then it's used up. I also made a crocodile with a dark green and a dino in dark green. So I already made some projects with this yarn. And I want to make more because I want to use up the yarn. Yeah. I also have a lot of scrap yarn, but I use it for my week challenges to finish up the scrap yarn. And I am working on a gray scrap yarn, and I finished one fly, a second fly, and now I can make a third out of the scrap yarn. So that will be for next week, a week challenge to finish that off. And then I hope I don't have yarn left over, because it's getting really small, but maybe I can make some tiny octos from Jade. She has a tutorial on YouTube. She has an octopus tutorial online, and it's a free tutorial, so they're very cute. Maybe I can do that with when I have the week challenge finished. Yeah, it's taking shape. It's taking shape. It's been a while I really designed an amigurumi project. Yeah, I haven't been designing a lot. I have a lot of sketchbooks full with sketches, but I haven't been crocheting and designing much lately, so I might be doing that more in the future. I might not, but we'll see. But I want to finish this project long term. I don't think it's going to be finished very soon. I don't think it is. Last row, and then I can start decreasing. I also have my granny square cardigan. I want to continue on that as well. I have to create like 44 granny squares, something like that, and then assemble them to a cardigan. And yeah, I have 21 granny squares already, so I'm almost halfway through the cardigan, so that's good. And I think I started this week, well, just one day this week on this project. I do several projects in between, so I don't know how long one project takes to make. I also don't set a timer or something like that, so I often don't know how long things. Stuck yarn. I don't know how long it takes to make projects. Maybe if I do smaller projects, I know a little bit of a time, but I don't set a timer. I don't time myself. I just crochet a lot. I could have set a cup of tea, or maybe something cooler, something to drink. Could have done that, but I forgot it. It's stuck again. Why is it doing that? Not funny. Not funny. I don't know if the chat is working. I don't know. I don't know how. This is the second time I'm doing this, so yeah. It's trying out. Okay, I can start decreasing. Yeah, I can start decreasing. Yeah, let's do that. Oh no, my battery. Let's grab the phone charger. Come on, work with me. Charger is on. So it should be good for now. I have splitting yarn again. I don't know if I'm going to be live tomorrow. Maybe I am. I don't know. Maybe I will. Depends on the time, of course. If I have time to film. I could have also grabbed a bubble tea. That's also delicious. Very sweet, but could have done that. Didn't do that. Yeah, I could have done that. It's splitting. No. It looks like a little hat. When I go too quiet, I'm probably counting. Probably. Last year I made like 200 projects. Yeah, something like that. I don't know how many I am at this year, but I used a lot of yarn because I have a basket with all the yarn labels and it's full. And I still have half a year to go. So we'll see how that goes. And it's going to be added with more yarn labels. So oh, oh. Yeah, it's drama yarn. What is your favorite yarn to work with? I would like to know. I had some connection issues, but I hope it's good for now. I have to go for right now, and I will go live another time because the connection is a little bit annoying. So I see you in the next video. Bye.